Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dibes, Mr. Crockpot on X. Today, we are talking my favorite Day 2 and Day 3 prospects for the Philadelphia Eagles in the 2025 NFL Draft. Guys, if you love the draft and you want more draft content, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button. Let's go! Let's jump right into this thing, leading off with Ty Robinson, defensive lineman out of Nebraska. Ty Robinson is 6'6", 310 pounds, and his stock is scalding hot right now following a terrific 2024 season, Senior Bowl, and Combine performance. Robinson totaled 37 total tackles, 12 tackles for loss, and 7 sacks, all career highs last season. Robinson also added 4 pass breakups, 1 blocked field goal, and a safety to his campaign. He ranked 3rd on the team in pass breakups and led Nebraska in tackles for loss and sacks. Robinson was a major standout during the Combine, running a 4.83 40-yard dash, hitting speeds of 20.6 miles per hour according to NFL's Next Gen Stats, and compiling a raw athletic score of 9.84 out of 10. Positives: he's got great size, solid production, and able to play all defensive lineman techniques, so he should fit any scheme. Cons: he's an older prospect, a bit raw when it comes to pass rushing, and doesn't have a ridiculous ceiling in the NFL. All in all, Ty Robinson looks very solid as a 3-4 defensive end who can grow in Vic Fangio's system and be an effective run defender. He has some ways to go in terms of putting it all together, but the tools are absolutely elite. Let's watch some highlights. Coming up next, let's talk about Nohl Williams, cornerback out of Cal. California Golden Bears corner Nohl Williams is a competitive ball hawk who has appeal as a physical man corner at the NFL level. Williams boasts tremendous ball production and shows competitiveness at the catch point and as a tackler, with sufficient length and a good ability to locate the football in zone coverage, and with his back to the quarterback, Howie Roseman and the Birds should be all in on Williams' upside to potentially provide game-changing plays on the outside. Williams was very solid at the NFL Scouting Combine. He pumped out 19 reps on the 225 weight in the bench press, which was the second most reps of the 7 corners who participated. He completed his Combine performance with a 4.5 in the 40, a 33-inch vert, and a 10-foot broad jump. All in all, he turned out a raw athletic score of 8.32 out of 10. His inconsistency in run support might be a concern, but his size and ball production are hard to ignore. While he's most likely considered a developmental talent, I think he's one worth the investment given his ball skills, measurables, and high upside. Let's watch some highlights. Next up, let's talk about a super underrated prospect, Jalin Conyers, tight end out of Texas Tech. A Swiss Army knife in college, Conyers can do a little bit of everything and is more of an H-back than a pure tight end. His blocking will have to become more consistent at the next level, but he's got the size. He was the second heaviest tight end in Indianapolis at 260 pounds. He's got the speed, a 4.74 40-yard dash, and the strength to be fine in that area while becoming a very difficult weapon to deal with when he finds a little open space. He compiled a solid 9.24 out of 10 raw athletic score, and at 24 years old, he's unlikely to ascend boards significantly, but quite frankly, the tight end class disappointed me at the combine, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's the 5th or 6th tight end off the board. As a prospect, he's a guy who plays like a bull, yet moves like a rabbit with the football in his hands. He's got reliable hands in traffic, and he's a nightmare after the catch for defenses. Let's watch some highlights. Next up, let's talk about Kain Medrano, linebacker out of UCLA. Medrano was the fastest linebacker at the combine, posting an electric 4.46 40-yard time and looking fluid in the on-field drills. He's a former rodeo star who was raised on a farm in Colorado, and Medrano could be a big-time day 2 sleeper. He recorded 39 stops in 2024, where he had 42 in his previous 4 seasons. Medrano is an explosive yet undersized linebacker who may eventually offer upside as a dime big nickel backer at the next level. He's fluid like a defensive back and does well to identify his run fit while triggering quickly downhill to penetrate. He's a smart overall player with an adequate feel in zone coverage, and he offers upside as a man coverage defender on tight ends and running backs. Medrano has light feet, but he needs to improve as a tackler. That, coupled with his poor frame and marginal overall strength to stack and shed offensive linemen at the point of attack, make Medrano more of a developmental guy who initially earned time on special teams. A position change to safety is also possible down the road, but he's got a raw athletic score of 9.75 out of 10, and he's got a ton of tools and a very good foundation to start his NFL journey. Let's watch some highlights. Last but not least, let's talk about Zah Frazier, cornerback out of UTSA. Zah Frazier is a tall, long-limbed corner with intriguing physical traits and a play style well suited for zone-heavy schemes. At 6'3" and 189 pounds, Frazier uses his length to his advantage in press and zone coverage, disrupting passing lanes and making it difficult for receivers to win at the catch point. With a JUCO All-American background and a productive senior year at UTSA, Frazier is an ascending prospect with the potential to contribute as a developmental player in the NFL. Frazier's length and straight line speed are his best assets in coverage. He shined at the combine, including a 4.36 in the 40-yard dash with a 10-yard split of 1.51, 4.26 in the 20-yard shuffle, and a 7 in the 3-cone, which was the second fastest time among all corners. All that compiled into a very strong 9.28 raw athletic score. As a prospect, Frazier projects as a developmental prospect with the tools to become a major contributor in a zone-heavy defensive scheme. His length, ball skills, and aggressiveness in the run game make him an intriguing option for teams looking for depth at corner. With his blazing speed and solid technique, Frazier continues to rise as a versatile and athletic corner, positioning himself as a promising prospect who might shock some people as a day 2 selection. Let's watch some highlights. Alright guys, those are 5 more names to watch on day 2 and day 3 of the 2025 NFL Draft. Do you like any of these guys? Let me know down in that comment section below. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay awesome.